I don't care for men who leave their wives for younger women, and I'm the younger woman. Like, don't think you ought to be in your late 40s, 50s, and all that, and leave your same age wife to come be with a 20-something-year-old, and like life's about to be all smooth. Like, man, please go ahead and get your alimony, half of everything.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video. We got something pretty good. We got this sister jumping online. Exposing herself. Sister has all of the time in the world, and she'd rather waste her time with some men who really don't even care about the girl. This is just mighty wild, but if you just listen to how she explains herself, if you just listen to what her life mission is, right? Because that's pretty much what it is. I mean, and this really shows who she really is. She thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's proving something, but really, at the end of the day, she's just really showing how terrible of a person she is. That she's willing to really try to mess up a family. If a guy does try to holler at her, oh well, you know what? Hey, well yeah, you know what? Come on, I'll mess with you, and I'm gonna try to expose you. Let your wife know. Your wife take everything. Then you're gonna be messing with me because I'm gonna still try to get something up out of you. I mean, two wrongs make a right. I'm not excusing the brother, but at the end of the day, what is your life? What is your goal? What do you accomplish here? So once again, you have a lot of women who are like this, who literally take it upon themselves to try to destroy a man's life. It's mighty wild, but let's go ahead and jump into this video.
I don't care for men who leave their wives for younger women, and I'm the younger woman. Like, don't think you ought to be in your late 40s, 50s, and all that, and leave your same age wife to come be with a 20-something-year-old, and like life's about to be all smooth. Like, man, please go ahead and get your alimony, half of everything. Go take your dreams and live your life. Run them over here. Let me learn them something real quick. You want to play sugar daddy? I'm gonna show you who the baby is. This ain't about you no more, sir. And my mouth real slick. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I'll cook and clean when I get ready. Matter of fact, you better get to doing that, because you're for the sheets and I'm for the streets. Go to bed. Go to bed. Don't keep calling me, asking me where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm with. Don't worry about it. It's not about you. It's about me. It's my time, old timer. Okay? Now get in there. Go take trash out of something. I'll call you when I get ready.
Now, once again, this is a 20-year-old woman. 9 times out of 10, she's college educated, right? She's college educated. She is a strong, independent woman. And you went to school for 4 years just to waste your time doing something like that. Now, granted, do you have some men who, quote unquote, leave their families and their wives to go deal with a younger woman? Not necessarily. It is rare, right? You're talking about less than 1% of men who would literally destroy their whole family just so they could be with a younger chick. But it's whatever makes the woman happy. It's whatever she think. And once again, she's going to get something out of this because she wants to get some money. Oh, I'll be your sugar baby. It's just mighty sad that this is what a lot of women, it's just sad that this is how a lot of women act and think. And they think they're proving something by destroying people's families and destroying people's lives by saying, hey, well, listen, I'll entertain you. And I'm gonna let your wife know. I'm gonna let your wife know. Maybe be a person of some morals and say, well, you know what? Hey, listen, as much as I want to, I'm not interested. Right? I'm not interested. I want to actually have a relationship with somebody. I actually want to be with somebody. But obviously, you can see that's not her life goals. Obviously, you can see that's not what she is focused on. So because more than likely, you're going to give up some buns to that sugar daddy. Now, I know a lot of people will say, no, that's not the case. You got something that does. Listen, a lot of men are not going to be dealing with no woman that's not going to be giving up something. So you're going to be giving up something, wasting your whole time. You went to college for what? Just to end up in this situation. Once again, it just shows how bad of a person you are. It just shows how really ridiculous you look. The lengths you are willing to go to try to destroy a man, to try to mess a man's life up. It's mighty sad, but let's go ahead and jump into these comments, man, because you're going to see some women who do agree with her. And that's just the sad thing about it, because they just literally fall in the same category as women who say, hey, well, you know what? If a man cheats, he should be giving up some money. and he should be paying his ex-wife, and they'll come up with every excuse in the world as to why that should happen. But if a man is getting money from a woman, you're going to have many women who will comply and complain. These are the same women. Very hypocritical, but once again, welcome to your sisterhood. Welcome to womanhood, because this is what you're going to be seeing down here in your American culture. Women thinking it's okay to sit over here and destroy, like these women try to be feminist hard to the point that they end up contradicting what they're saying. Because, hey, well, you know what? I hate that your wife has to go through that. So guess what? I'm gonna take you off her hands, and I'm gonna take the money too. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense. All just to put a man down. It's mighty crazy. But let's look at these comments. So someone says, so she actually thinks she's helping by messing up people's families. Laugh out loud. Karma gonna have fun with this one. She ain't even that young. She'll be fighting the same young girls for a man she can't keep in no time. I mean, that's just your cycle, right? That's just your cycle, because obviously you're in your 20s, and this is all that you can think of. You're not even using your brain to go try to find a significant other to actually settle down with. Your whole job, your whole mission is to go deal with another woman's wife and call that, well, you know what? Hey, that's protection. That's woman empowerment. I'm protecting that sister. So I'm gonna take him off her hands, because he don't deserve her. He don't deserve, and I'm gonna run him dry. Okay, so you're gonna give up some. And then when you end up getting older, you end up in your 30s, you're 30, 34, 35, people start to see who you really are. They're going to be like, man, nobody want to deal with this. Nobody going to want to deal with this. You come with too much problems, and you got a lot of baggage, because 9 times out of 10, you let a lot of those sugar daddies run through you. Then this is another scoring woman. She says, I wish there were more women like her, ruin his fantasy and get him back to reality where he belongs. Once again, most of you men are not doing this. Most of your men are not destroying their families to leave for another woman. Unless if what he has going on with that girl is just that bad, or he's just say, I gotta divorce you. And once again, he's not leaving the family, he's just leaving her. But what's also funny is if a man decides to say, hey, well, you know what, right? Because a lot of women say, if you want to cheat, just leave. So let's just say it gets to the point in a relationship with a man where he says, I don't even want to be in this marriage anymore. I done tried everything. You're too much of a feminist. You don't like doing gender roles. You don't like this, yada, yada, yada. You're just not being a woman that a man needs, that all of your black men, that all men in general needs. Okay, fine, right? Because that's damn near most of your sisters. Okay, fine. Right, you go ahead, you end up leaving. You still love your kids, you still taking care of your kids. She end up putting you on child support. Then you end up leaving. Then they will sit over here and bash you for it. They will cry, they will clown you for it. They will get on you. You left your family, you left this. No, I left my wife. I'm still with my kids. I just left my wife. Well, you should have been this, you should have been that, you should learn sexual control, yada, yada, yada. But if he was in a relationship and he was dealing with another chick, he has a side chick or whatever, women will say, just leave. So it's just like, which one is it, right? Which one is it? So if you have a man who's just constantly fed up and he's out here dealing with another woman, because generally speaking, if a man is doing that, the woman is not doing what she's supposed to be doing. If a man is doing his job, if a man is just being a man around the household and he's doing everything he's supposed to do, and it's getting to the point where he's just like, I mean, shit, I'm not getting anything out of this. A lot of times men are going to step out of the relationship. And a lot of times men do stay, just like how some women do. A lot of times men do stay just because, hey, I got kids with this woman. But you want to talk about fantasy, that is a fantasy. Generally speaking, it's women not wanting to make a change, right? So sometimes, generally speaking, a lot of guys are constantly saying something and they're not heard. So sometimes they step out, right? And then you have women say, hey, well, you need to take everything from that man. Mighty crazy. But somebody else says she sounds like she's trying to prove something to herself. And the old cats ain't leaving them 40-year marriages, but he will trick off, and that's where you come in, shawty. And that's pretty much you're gonna have some guys who do say, hey, well, listen, and that's where it kind of ties into, once again, where a guy is saying, man, listen, damn, I'm tired of telling my wife to do the same thing, girlfriend or whatever, doing the same thing over and over and over. Gotta go out here. She don't want to be spontaneous in the bed. I can get a girl to go do whatever I want her to do, free of charge, less headache. Or then you just have some guys who just go out here and just try to go get their meat wet, right? Am I excusing the behavior? No, I'm not, but that's just what you see happen sometimes when guys do step out. Then somebody else says fatherless activities. Yeah, because you could actually be spending your time to go look for a good man, but you rather spend your time looking for a old head hunter, a fox hunter, or you want to be a fox hunter. Then somebody else says, ain't no one looking for you. So then someone says, she is thinking a 40-year-old man is going to invest in a 20-year-old who is bringing nothing but bad credit, BBLs, and multiple cesarean scars. Now we just going to light your meow up one time and move on, right? Then somebody else says, then you ain't getting none of this money. It's simple. Next. Then somebody else says, these women these days, especially this era, need some help. And I'm talking about therapy, that kind of help. So y'all let me know down below, man. What do y'all think? Y'all think this sister should be doing this? Because I know we're going to have some sisters jump in the comments and say, well, she doing everybody a favor, right? Okay. All right. Let her take your man off your shoulders in that 20-year marriage or whatever, yada, yada, yada. So she can benefit off the same money that you're going to end up benefiting off of. It's just mighty crazy, but that's just a logic of some of our sisters in the Black community. But do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.